Oh, who say does that?
And both teams tonight. Unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Here are the five for the Suns. Kyle Lowry out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Smith. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. Lowry with a steal. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this. Wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
And that one misses. Morant against Lowry. Morant, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside, Rondo. Smith right side. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Smith's got 6.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Now here's Morant. Checked by Rondo. And here's Morant. 14 points his last outing. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Now here's Lowry. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Hawkins. Soft touch off the glass.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Here's Rondo. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And here's Lowry from the arc. Suns keep it alive. And Ayton gets it to go.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
For Utah, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Morant. With the teardrop. Good. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Lowry, good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Morant. Rondo with the steal. To the inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Here's Hawkins, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Kept alive. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
At the line for the Jazz, Marcus Cousins. One shot.
Here's Lowry. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Williams, a screen on Iguodala. Cousins with the steal. Pass to Morant. Here's Hawkins. Cousins with it. Williams defending. Goes up on the baseline. Again, Utah.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Outside Morant. Pass to Hawkins. Fires the three. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, and this is why Smith is an outstanding prospect, because of his boundless athleticism.
Here's Hawkins. Cousins with a screen on Lowry. And there's the lob, and Cousins throws it down.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And the Suns call time here. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You take a look at Utah, now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward. And, of course, there's the Suns. Quite a bit of space between these two.
I think for the Suns, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, I'm not sure this can be written off just as a slow start. I think this might be the team that they are.
Here's Bates Diop. Pass to Okogie. On the wing, Rozier. Here's Okogie, right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Deflected, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Utah. Paul comes in for Cousins, and Okongwu's subbed in for Smith. Utah trailing here. To the wing on the left. Pass to Caruso. Inside, McGee with a steal. Rozier outside. 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. The 4th spot held by the Suns.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
Pass to Okongwu. And here's Caruso outside. And Rozier pulls it down. The Suns have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Okogie. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. With the end of the regular season fast approaching for free agents, what's their focus, RJ?
Well, it's an odd situation to be in. You want to impress potential teams, and at the same time, you can't try and do too much and play outside of your game.
And he drops the first. And he can't hit the second. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Oh, there's the alley. Caruso outside. Vassell right side. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Fall. Another shot. And he lays it in.
Oh, those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
The Suns leading. Now here's Rozier. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Caruso left side. They set the pick. Pass to Fall. McGee with a steal. 1:07 left in the first. He's guarded by Caruso. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
The Jazz making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Tipped away. Rozier outside. And the three-pointer goes.
An improved shooter from downtown. Rozier has been consistent in adding this to his game over the years.
Rozier against Vassell. Pass to Morant. There's the three. Utah gets it back. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Here's Okogie. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Rozier. Yep, count it. Rozier's got 5 now.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Up top, Morant, covered by McGee. And then Morant with the jam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Rozier outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Suns on top, up by 6. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got Ja Morant, Andre Iguodala out there with Smith. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Williams with the screen. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 6.
And this is why Lowry excels in the modern game. In the pick and roll, Kyle can beat you either way.
Outside Morant, pass to Hawkins. Four on the clock. Smith with the rebound. Phoenix has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Smith. And that one's long. Smith Jr. with incredible upside grit. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
Lowry, good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Hawkins. He's guarded by Lowry. Pass to Morant. 4-3. The Suns clear it. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Here's Lowry, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And the postseason is always something to look forward to in the NBA. Grant, as a player, when you're in there, how different is playoff basketball from the regular season?
Well, first of all, B.A., it's the best time of the year. Playoff basketball, the intensity raises to another level. Both teams making adjustments within the series. You have to know your counters. Really, at the end of the day, it's who wants it more and who can execute on both ends of the floor with the most consistency throughout the series.
The first free throw is good.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad. Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates.
Caruso, he's checked in for Iguodala. Both free throws good from Lowry.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here's Morant outside. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Back to Lowry. Rebounded by Cousins. For Utah, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Rondo. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. On the take. Out to Lowry from behind the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Utah, Hawkins. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Good on both. Now Lowry, 11 points in the game. Pass to Rondo. Lowry outside. Shot clock at 5. Throws it up high. Cousins with the steal. Here's Smith. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Josh Smith. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Lowry. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Rondo with it. Pass to Smith. To the middle. Here's Rozier. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rozier's got 7 points.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
And here's Morant. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Rozier. Back to Rondo. Ayton in the high post. Now here's Rozier. Here's Rondo. Launches a 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside Morant. Pass to Caruso. The Jazz again can't hit. The Suns have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year. Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's Morant. And it's blocked.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Rondo with it. He's picked up by Cousins. Rondo's shot is off.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Morant against Smith. Morant, the pass to Smith. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility. It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Both teams will make substitutions. He's perfect from the line this time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Rozier outside. Pass to Okogie. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Utah's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Okongwu. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Ooh, McGee with the block. Rozier outside. Pass to Jennings. And he lobs it up to the rim. Cousins with the steal. Cousins with the screen. Hawkins. That three's off the mark.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
On the wing, Rozier. Okogie on the wing. Back to Bates Diop. Pass to Jennings. And here is McGee. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
Here's Hawkins. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 7 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Cousins with a screen on Rozier. Hawkins can't get it to go.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
To the paint. Picked it out of midair. Down low. Okongwu lays it up and banks it in. Okongwu's got his second basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
With 1 on the clock. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Rozier.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Time.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Phoenix Suns.
They've got the defense seeing double. Quick ball movement. Defenders are a step behind. It's no wonder this lead is probably insurmountable.
Inside, outside, dink, dunk, swing. I'm dizzy. That's why I'm about to drink some of this shake.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
You know, for the Suns, they've wanted this to be a turnaround season. They have a few building blocks, but the roster construction is not complete. This front office has some tough decisions to make.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. They've got Josh Okogie, Kyle Lowry out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Williams in at the 4. Lowry right side. Off target from outside. Well, the Jazz shooting only 39% so far in the game. And he's going for the oop here.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Well, Phoenix is shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. For 3, Lowry. Rebound, Utah.
Okay, getting a little creative with the crossover. Unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
Cousins, the pass to Iguodala. Cousins with it. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Cousins has got 13 now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And here's Lowry. 11 points in the game. Pass to Okogie. Back to Lowry. 4 on the clock. That one drops for him. He's got 13.
Incredible control there from Lowry. Superb at keeping his composure even when things get physical.
Morant with it. to the left wing. Here's Hawkins. And the deficit down inside single digits.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Phoenix calls timeout. Hall, he's checked in for Utah. And a change for the Suns. Smith's checked in. Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala. Pass to Morant. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Jazz making a switch here. Caruso's checked in.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz, Alex Caruso.
Pass to Iguodala. Caruso outside. 6 to shoot. Smith outside. Here's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Lowry. Back to Rondo. Lowry outside. Out to the right wing. The 3, Smith. It doesn't go for him. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Caruso with it. Guarded now by Williams. Chalk up 2 there. And so here's Phoenix. They've got a 9-point lead. Lowry outside. Here's Rondo. He's got 7. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Vassell, he's checked in for Caruso. Here's Lowry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, let's take a moment now to look at the rookie leaderboard. The best playmakers over the last 10 games. Number 5 is Jabari Smith.
I mean, you love the way he's connecting with his teammates. The timing has been a surprise.
That free throw good from Lowry. Both good from the line that time. Here's Iguodala. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside Morant. Picked by Smith. Morant, the pass to Iguodala. Good, and the setup by Morant. Iguodala's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Lowry. He's got 15. Shoots over Morant. Vassell with the rebound.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Outside Morant. The 11-footer. Ooh, McGee with the block. They get it back. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pounded by Morant. Smith outside. To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. 5 points in the game.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Now Morant. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Both teams deciding to change it up. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Looking to end this cold spell. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Lowry outside. And there's the screen. The three. No good there.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Hammers the lob through.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Pass to Williams. Here's Highland. Now Lowry. Here's Highland. Clock at 6. No good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Smith tries again, and it's good on the layup. Now just a 2-point Suns lead.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Pass to Highland. Back to Lowry. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Suns making a switch here. Rondo's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Ayton. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Ayton's got 6.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Outside Morant. Buries it down low. 6 points for him.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Lowry with it. He's got 15. Just 5 to shoot. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Suns on top. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got DeMarcus Cousins, Smith out there with Andre Iguodala. Then there's Ja Morant. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Pass to Hawkins. Cousins with a screen on Lowry to the paint. Stolen by Ayton. And here's Lowry. Jacks up a 3. And Morant clears the board.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
To tie it up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Rajon Rondo.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Phoenix calls timeout.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Hawkins. Outside Morant. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Gotta be careful how you guard Aiden. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
2 shots.
Aiden hits them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Utah calls timeout. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Morant. Pass to Hawkins to take the lead. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done. But now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Smith outside. Lowry outside. There's the triple. Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. With the floater. Pass to Lowry. Left side Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Here's Lowry.
And since halftime, they've really turned up defensively.
Off the inbound, no good.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Outside Morant. Pass to Hawkins. Fires from deep.
Josh Smith. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Outside. Rondo. Smith outside. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. And it's all knotted up.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Iguodala sets a screen. Pass to Hawkins. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Lowry the pass to Williams. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Lowry outside. To the wing, right side. To 3, Smith.
Down in the score, you can see they're pressing a little, particularly from range.
Now here's Morant. Back to Iguodala. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Pass to Aiden. Back to Rondo. Down low. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, so strong. Aiden and one. Ugh.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz. Outside Morant. Pass to Hawkins. Launches it. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Lowry, no good.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Iguodala, the pass to Morant. Iguodala sets a screen. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Phoenix calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Hawkins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Lowry outside to halt the run. Rebounded by the Jazz. Iguodala's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Rebound, Utah.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Now Morant. The teardrop. Smith with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the fourth. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. Aiden, no good. For Utah, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Morant with it, and Rondo picks him up defensively. Morant, the pass to Cousins. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And the free throw, no good. And they recover it. Smith, no good. Well, the Suns shooting at about 44% so far. Pass to Lowry. Looking to get it going. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on to Marcus Cousins.
Able to get to his spots offensively, you simply just can't fall asleep when guarding Lowry on the drive.
Both free throws good from Lowry. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
And stolen by Williams. Lowry, the pass to Aiden. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Aiden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is where Aiden's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Left side, Morant. Pass to Iguodala. Over Smith. They get the rebound. Missed inside. And it's Phoenix's ball. Now here's Williams. And here's Lowry from the arc. Got a hand on it. And they'll keep possession. Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Ayton with a screen. And here's Lowry from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Pass to Iguodala. And so it's Utah with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh, who say does that song?
You know, this late in the season. And so much of a team's approach depends on where they stand in the playoff race.
Yeah, some middle-of-the-road teams are treating these games like playoff games because they want to get there. And then teams on top are tinkering with some things and not wanting to lose their standing. And teams at the bottom, they may be experimenting and playing younger guys. So lots of strokes for different teams at this point, Kevin.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Butler. Franz Wagner is out there with Towns. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Henderson in at the point guard. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 5. Kuzma pulls it in. Here's New York. Pass to Henderson. Back to Kuzma. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Kuzma absorbing contact, focusing on the rim, and why not get the finish?
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Steven Silas had a few minutes before the game. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to watch them try to slow down these shooters.
No question. That's the focus defensively. But then, on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own.
Yeah, spot on. It's going to take an all-around effort to pull out the victory here tonight.
New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Outside, Fox. There's a screen. There's the dish to Capella. Outside, Fox. Garnett with the screen for Fox. Another miss by Fox. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Butler feeling out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Free throw line jump shot. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
Passes it to Capella. Outside, Fox. Garnett with a screen on Henderson. Fox goes in. No good that time, and New York will come the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
The failure to make shots on a consistent basis, that's going to put you behind the 8 ball all night.
Well, the defense against them had a little something to do with it, but you still got to go out there. You got to find a way to get good looks. You got to keep working the system, and quite frankly, they just couldn't do that.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
Now, here's Capella. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Henderson. Shoots over Fox. And the Knicks miss again. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Shots good from Butler.
And that's experience. Butler just understands where to be.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing here by 8. Garnett outside. Defended by Butler. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Nice move. It's rebounded by Houston.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Dishes it to Garnett. Down low, and he goes in for the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that? Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Capella. Outside, Fox. Garnett with the screen for Fox. Offline with his 3.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Batum with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. The pass to Fox. The feed to Garnett. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Henderson passes to Towns. Outside Butler. Lets it go from deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Butler's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days. Back in '94 when I was with the Knicks, I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. A new lineup here for Houston. And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. 5th best, the Rockets.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
There's a screen by Chris. Bain passes to Chris. Back to Bain. It's rebounded by New York.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the score by Houston. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Rockets trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Kidd kicks to Bain. There's a screen by Chris. Bain drives in. During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bain. It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
And Bain drops them both.
Now you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Brunson. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. New York, no good that time either.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Outside, Bain. Outside for Kidd. Just 3 to shoot. Another miss by Houston. Jimmy Butler has been on display for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. Return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Chris is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Batum, and it's Fox, and it's Mathurin in a 2-guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Batum wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Henderson. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And he makes the first.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for the Rockets. Wagner's checked in for New York. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. 3-pointer, Fox. The Rockets again can't hit.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And Henderson throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Fox passes to Garnett. Top of the key, Chris. Outside, Batum. The Rockets again can't hit. New York leading by 11. Passes it to Henderson. To the inside, Achua, and he converts the layup. Achua's got his second basket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And it's Garnett at the elbow. Pass to Mathurin, looking to end the run. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And we've seen Mathurin become a volume three-point shooter, which is understandable given these results.
Wagner passes to Henderson. Here's Sasser. The offensive rebound. Kicks it to Henderson. Wagner outside. Now Henderson. Really struggled in their loss against Utah. It's good from long range. Henderson's got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Outside for Batum. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's Henderson. He has 7. There's the pass to Wagner. A 3-ball. Towns trying to get open. Rockets with the rebound. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Fox. Garnett with the screen for Fox. A three-pointer off the mark.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Rockets trail by 10. Here's Mathurin. He's got 5. This is it to Batum. Garnett trying to break loose. At 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Henderson. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. That shot, no good. Rockets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Outside, Batum. Here's Mathurin. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Towns dishes to Henderson. Here's Sasser. Off the left rim and out. And it's Batum with the ball. Bringing it up for Houston. Trailing by 10. Our next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Now here's Garnett. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's a screen by Chris. Another miss by Houston.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. The Knicks 4th.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Brunson. Screen by Nurkic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league. The first free throw is good.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Kidd kicks to Kaminsky. 1:25 left to play here in the second quarter. Kidd, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Brunson. It's rebounded by Houston. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Now, here's Bain. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
35 seconds left in the first half. Some nice passing by New York here. Nurkic, the pass to Butler. Over Bain. And it's Butler missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there's the pass to Bain. Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
And so it's New York. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
Always fun to follow the rookie of the... And now looking at that first half, what an impressive... And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jimmy Butler, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Franz Wagner is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Towns. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Henderson in at the point. Towns trying to get open. Shots good by Butler. Butler's got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, Fox. Defended by Butler. Back to Fox. Capella with a screen on Henderson. Here's Fox. And that one goes long.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Henderson. Outside Butler. That's tipped. Henderson defending, and there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fox with it. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range. Fox has got 6.
Well, Fox trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent. Nice bucket there.
Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. And it's blocked. Henderson against Fox. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Towns dishes to Henderson. Pass to Kuzma. To the middle. Here's Towns. Banked in off the glass. He's got 6.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Defended by Butler. Fox kicks to Batum. Feeds it to Capella. And the shot is good.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to come from that kind of range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
Here's Capella after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. They grabbed their own miss, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Kaminsky is checked in for Houston. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for De'Aaron Fox.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Henderson. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Defended by Butler. Clock at 6. Houston with a new 14. And Garnett misses. The Knicks leading by 10. Towns, the pass to Henderson. Back to Towns. Over Kaminsky. They get it again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Baines checked in for the Rockets. Kidd comes in for Fox. The free throw drops for Towns. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. Brent, what'd you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormally, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
Passes to Brunson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brunson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks. Outside, Batum. Kaminsky in the corner. Outside, Kidd. It's rebounded by Towns.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Pass to Henderson. Here's the three. No good that time. So Houston will take it the other way. Outside, Batum, and Garnett misses. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And the dunk by Towns.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. And a quick check now. The NBA's top rebounders. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Kid against Henderson. Back to Bain. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by New York.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The feed now to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
Rockets trail by 17. 1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Kidd. It's tipped. Here's Bain. Good as the jump shot falls. That's 10 points for Desmond Bain.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Towns in the corner. Fires the three. Kept alive. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Kidd passes to Garnett. Left side, Batum. Back to Garnett. Puts up a three. A shot by Batum, no good. The Knicks leading by 17. And here's Henderson. He has 7. Garnett with the block. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Defended by Butler. Tipped away. Butler with the steal. Fox with the steal. Garnett with the screen for Fox. Another miss by Houston. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense obviously so important to Coach Thibodeau.
I mean, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. Fundamental basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Clint Capella is out there with Garnett, and it's Fox. Then there's Batum. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Garnett outside. Throws it up high. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And that one is off. The Knicks leading by 19 points. Now Henderson. He dishes it to Butler. Now here's Henderson trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And here they go. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Butler, a screen on Fox. Looking to get it going, and then Henderson with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Garnett following the score by New York. Fox. And he lays it straight in.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Here's Henderson. Here's Butler. He kicks to Henderson. The pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Fox. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Rockets trail by 17.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for.
For your Rockets, Whitmore. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Henderson. Inside. Here's Towns. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Fox against Henderson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Fox dishes to Garnett. And the rejection by Towns.
Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker.
Fox against Henderson. Back to Butler. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Henderson, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
The first one falls.
At the line for your Rockets, Whitmore.
Good on both. New York calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Fox and the rejection by Towns. Henderson against Fox. Pass to Wagner. Back to Henderson. It's deflected. Fox with it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Defended by Butler. Back to Garnett. Capella kicks to Batum. From the arc, Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. New York leading by 17. Kuzma inside. Batum's there. Kuzma can't get it to go. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Houston. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Garnett with a screen on Henderson. Fox with it. Butler covering. Another miss by Houston.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Here's Henderson.
He was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Rockets trail by 17. And here is Fox. The dish to Garnett. Defended by Butler. Over to the wing. Fox passes to Garnett. Batum for three. It's rebounded by New York. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Henderson.
2 minutes remaining.
Loads it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Fox passes to Garnett. Back to Fox. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Butler. From 8. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Garnett's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
Game for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And the rejection by Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
Substitution on the court.
Now the Rockets with it. It's a 14-point game. And it's Mathurin missing. Pass to Achua. New York moving it around. Screen by Nurkic. Fires from deep. Chris with the rebound. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the pass to Mathurin. The Rockets again can't hit. Now here's Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Hi. Everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Zach Collins. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got OG Anunoby. Paul Millsap is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Gasol in at center, locking down the middle. Moran against Covington. Rose outside. Shoots. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And with all the injuries this year, the championship is really a matter of who's left standing.
Yeah, I think there's some truth to that. Clearly, you have to be good. You have to be healthy, and some of that requires luck when you're talking about being healthy. And so it's obvious over the years that typically championship teams have been the most healthy teams. And some of that is good fortune. But I think another part of it is the training staffs of those championship teams. They're critically important to preventing injury and then helping guys work through injuries when they happen.
Here's Rose following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Anunoby. Five to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
And the second free throw is good. On offense, here's Utah. Right side, Moran. Unloads from 13. Offensive rebound, Smith. And Gasol with the block. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Millsap outside. To the right side. Here's Rose, plenty of space. Utah with the rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Moran against Millsap. With some arc, here's Cousins. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes.
How about that forceful finish from Cousins? That was impressive.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Rose. Gasol, a screen on Moran. Here's Rose. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
And so Rose knocks them both down.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Iguodala outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Smith in the high post. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. Doesn't go that time. And Washington the other way now. Covington with it. He's picked up by Cousins. Pass to Millsap. Rose outside. Knocked loose. Inside. Here's Anunoby. And the bucket is good. Anunoby's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Iguodala. Pass to Smith. Left side, Morant. Shoots over Anunoby. Morant, no good. Covington finds Rose. Over to the wing. He shoots it. A nice shot by Millsap.
And the offense, I mean, 3 or 4, a solid start for this game.
Utah trailing here. Here's Hawkins. Iguodala outside. Pass to Morant. Morant missing again.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Covington passes to Rose. To the paint. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Morant with the bucket.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Rose outside. Pass to Covington. The 3. The shot that time not on target. And Utah will come the other way.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Utah calls time here.
Hawkins taking 2 shots. The Jazz with the timeout.
Shoot. The first one falls. So he gets them both. And Washington with possession. It's a 3-point game. Back to Rose. Rejected by a Kongwu. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose. Caruso, he's checked in for Utah.
Alex Caruso.
Pass to Vassell. Defended by Murray. Back to Vassell. Picked up by a Kongwu. This one for three. Drills it from deep. And that ties it up.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Murray. Rose outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Rose has got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Rose against Caruso. Pass to Fall. And it's Utah scoring again.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Now here's Wood to the left side wing. Murray for three. It's hauled in by Fall. To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for the Jazz, Phillips. At the line for 2.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Caruso against Rose. Wood outside. Three-pointer, no good. The Jazz on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And Washington with possession. They trail by 3. To the paint. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Caruso. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And he lobs it up.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Pass to Rose from deep. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Here's a Kongwu. Shot from the wing. And Varejao pulls it down.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
And here's Murray from outside the arc. The shot won't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Jazz out in front, up by 3. After this break, we'll be back. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And so in the game for Washington, they've got Derrick Rose, Also, OG Anunoby out there. And it's Millsap in at the 4 slot. Pass to Hawkins. Cousins with a screen on Rose. Hawkins, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Moran against Anunoby. Outside Moran. Here's Hawkins. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. It's been a couple of minutes since they led in this game.
Oh, they'd love to change that here.
Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Gasol. Rose outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall. Rose has got 10 points.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Smith with a screen on Anunoby. The baseline J. And Anunoby pulls it down. Morant's gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field. Pass to Millsap. Now Rose. Very pretty alley-oop. And now a 4-point Washington lead.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Utah calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Covington's checked in for Washington. Taking a look at some numbers here for Ja Morant.
And it appears that they've lost a little confidence in him this past month. They're calling less plays for him and letting other players take more shots. You can really tell by looking at his usage percentage.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Looking to win the run. Just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala. Pass to Hawkins. And Gasol with the block. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Hawkins. Inside. Stolen by Millsap. Here's the break. Here's Anunoby. Millsap with it. And a slam dunk by Millsap.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Hawkins. Over Covington. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Millsap, right side. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. And now it's an 11-point Washington lead.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Smith passes to Morant. Out left to the wing. Here's Hawkins. He's got 6. Shot to end the cold streak. Counted from distance. He's got 9.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Outside Covington. Over Iguodala. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again. Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And Washington with possession. They're on a 16-5 run. Covington passes to Millsap. And rejected. And he recovers it. Now here's Cousins. Pass to Iguodala. Now Morant. Here's Hawkins. Smith with a screen on Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Morant. Gasol grabs the board.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them. And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Hits the trifecta.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays. If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Out to the right wing. The three is up. The rebound by the Jazz.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Smith. And Millsap pulls it down. Millsap's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Anunoby. Here's Gasol. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Smith. And Gasol with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Now off the inbound. Caruso with the bucket. Caruso's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Over to the left wing. Rose against Caruso. To the wing on the left. Wood, a screen on Vassell. And the shot goes down.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front. Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
And here's Caruso outside. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
At the line for the away team, Derrick Rose. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Rose. And so Rose knocks them both down. Vassell with it. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Caruso with it. He's picked up by Gasol.
First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Corey Brewer.
Caruso outside. To the middle. Tipped. Pass to Vassell. Fires for three. Nails it from three. Vassell's got 6 points.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And here's Murray. Fires from 14, and he gets it to go. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And so it's Washington now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. Robert, this team's offense has been going in the first half. How did you guys get that rhythm?
Allie, as always, thank you.
Shaq, you've been on both ends of a blowout.
Nope, only been on.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
DeMarcus Cousins is out there with Smith. Then it's Andre Iguodala. Then there's Ja Morant. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the strike.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to Hawkins. Three-pointer. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And here's what the Utah Jazz schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Washington Wizards. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Miami Heat.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Smith passes to Iguodala for three.
Well, you look at Covington on defense, his wingspan and speed make him hard to get around.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the away team, Paul Millsap. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Millsap.
You know, it took a little time for Millsap to develop and blossom into the NBA player he is, but once he did blossom, this guy became a star quickly.
And so Millsap nails them both. Challenging stretch here for Utah. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Anunoby on the wing. Smith against Millsap. Gasol, a screen on Smith. Here's Millsap. Rebounded by Cousins. Iguodala finds Smith. And Cousins throws it down.
Cousins doing a nice job using that big body of his to get another possession for his team.
Inside. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Pass to Cousins. Over Covington. Cousins can't hit. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Anunoby passes to Rose. Anunoby a screen on Morant. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Third team foul. Timeout away team.
He's checked in for Gasol. Only 5 games left to go, and then it's playoff time. Let's check in on the East. You look at Washington, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle. Pass to Millsap, lets it go from deep. 6 to shoot. Outside Anunoby. That one off the back iron and out.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Here's Hawkins. Anunoby covering. Hawkins can't get it to go. Now here's Millsap. Tightly guarded. Outside Anunoby. Back to Millsap. Nails the baby hook. Millsap's got 12 points.
And, you know, Millsap can get hot in a hurry. When he finds his comfort zone, the defense is in for a long night.
Rose against Iguodala. It's tipped. And another miss by Utah.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Outside Anunoby. Here's Rose. He's got 12. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 6 rebounds in the game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
It's Covington on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala. The 3 is up. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. Murray's checked in for Washington. They could get back within single digits of the lead. Vassell outside. Cousins with the screen. Vassell with it, picked up by Rose. Here's Cousins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, Cousins is not the guy you want to put on the line because he's a pretty good foul shooter for a big guy.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, guys, great job hitting their free throws tonight, too. Taking advantage of those freebies makes a huge difference.
Here's Morant. Rose grabs the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now. You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go. 7 points in the game.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Stolen by Millsap. Pass to Brewer. Back to Millsap. Here's Brewer. Rose, a screen on Vassell. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 4-point Washington lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Utah?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
Ball, he's checked in for Utah. Caruso comes in for Morant.
Show some love and give a big hand for your dad, Steve.
He's guarded by Vassell. And that one is hammered home.
And they're still in front, but they desperately needed that hoop to sustain the advantage.
They might have the lead, but what they don't have is the momentum right now. So that was a big basket for them.
Picked up by Okongwu. Back to Vassell from the arc. No luck on that one. And Washington the other way now.
An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently is defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, BA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him who took a while to find his way into the league step up in that manner.
First one falls for him.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And Murray drops them both. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Caruso. There's a screen. Here's Fall. The baseline J is on the way. Wood grabs the board.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
It's hauled in by Fall. Utah trailing here. Defended by Murray. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. A different look for Utah. Smith comes in for Okongwu. And it's Morant in for Vassell. Gasol's checked in for Washington. Varejao comes in for Murray. And he sinks the second. 1:25 left to play in the third. Pass to Varejao. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's Varejao. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 2 to shoot. Rose can't connect.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Caruso outside. Smith right side. Puts up a 3. And Varejao pulls it down. Smith's gotten just one of his 7 shots to go. Here's Brewer. No good on the 3. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't. The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
He's guarded by Caruso. Gasol, a screen on Caruso. Pass to Gasol. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gasol's got his 2nd basket of the night. Outside Morant. Drives to the hoop. Can't cash it in from close range.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And so it's Washington closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game is and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And so in the game for Washington, they've got Robert Covington, OG Anunoby out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Paul Millsap, and it's Gasol in at the 5, roaming the paint. Millsap inside. He's against Iguodala. Deflects the pass. Cousins with the steal. Here's Hawkins. Connects from downtown.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the 2nd half.
Down low. Here's Rose. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. Iguodala against Covington. Smith with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Hawkins. Good on the 13-footer.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Anunoby on the wing. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Boy, the explosiveness and burst of Rose is really insane. I mean, he gets off the ground so fast to finish off the alley-oop.
Pass to Hawkins. Fires the 3. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the 3-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he's good on the first of 3. He hits the 2nd from the line. And he nails the 3rd. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Rose outside. Pass to Millsap. Gasol, a screen on Smith. Clock at 6. Millsap finds Gasol. Anunoby for 3. Utah with the rebound. Cousins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Morant. And there's the lob. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. In transition, here they come. Here's Smith. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Paul Millsap.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the 2nd half with some assertive play.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Now Covington, pass to Rose. Back to Covington to stop the run. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gasol using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Millsap doing a nice job there, reading the defense, and makes a nice slick pass to burn the opponent.
Hawkins, no good on the triple. Now here's Anunoby. Outside Covington. Gasol passes to Rose. Gasol, a screen on Morant. Releases. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Rose has an expansive playlist of moves, which is a problem for defenders.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Rose. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Ja Morant picks one up.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Rose knocks them both down. Morant with it. Out left to the wing. Smith passes to Cousins. It's Iguodala on the wing. Guarded by Rose. Hawkins can't get it to go.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Anunoby, a screen on Iguodala. Here's Rose. There's the drive.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best, an attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
Pass to Iguodala. To the inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Covington passes to Rose. Gasol the screen. Rose with it. Guarded by Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
For the away team, Powell, Gasol, 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Utah trailing here. Outside Morant. Pass to Hawkins. Smith with a screen on Covington. Here's Hawkins. Goes back up. Here's Smith. Oh, nice D from Millsap.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And here's Covington. Here's Rose. Hounded by Morant. Shot on the wing. Rose can't connect. On offense, here's Utah. 2-point game. Cousins, the pass to Morant. Counted and one. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It goes on Paul Millsap. The free throw drops for Morant.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Outside Covington. Over to the wing. Gasol, a screen on Morant. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Rose has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Iguodala outside. And he's going for the lob. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Here's Rose. Smith with the rebound. Utah leading. Left side Morant. To the paint. Here's Cousins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that's just good work by DeMarcus Cousins. Good, solid, fundamental work using the fake to draw the foul.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for two.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
And, you know, when Cousins is healthy now, this guy is a quality player. He's a big man that has a lot of versatility.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He missed the chance to put him up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the veteran Rose going to the stripe. Now, he's comfortable shouldering the pressure when the spotlight is on him.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Rose knocks them both down.
In a close game, every point matters. Terrific focus at the line there to help them keep pace.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Moran. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Rose outside. The floater. Rebound, Utah. Here's Smith. Now Morant. Cousins with a screen on Anunoby. From deep, Morant. Oh, nails the triple.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Morant by himself. And then Morant with the jam.
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
From the stripe. And that one hits the back iron. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, got a piece of it. And so they foul intentionally. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Washington. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Gasol. Rose with it. Over Morant. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Here's Hawkins. And so in it's Utah with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. Now let's check our New Balance Player of the Game.